So, Crystal was by herself, and this is when your father came into the room? What happened then?
So he's leaning over her like he was going to help her with her homework or something. But what he was really doing was looking down her dress.
How did your mother react to this?
Like it wasn't happening. My mama should have been born one of them birds that stick their head in the sand.
An ostrich.
Yeah, exactly. She should have been born an ostrich.
So, your mother ignored what was going on between Crystal and your father.
Yeah, just like always. And then Daddy starts telling Crystal how pretty she is, how he bets that all the boys can't hardly keep their hands off of her, and how if he was 16 again, he'd be chasing after her too.
Everything is so elaborate. I mean, at Margolis, we were all sort of shoehorned into these cubby holes. Oh, Howard's show is a first-class ride. He insists on it. So does Sadie. Sure you don't need an appointment? Trust me, it's better this way.
It's hot, ain't it? A real scorcher of the night. Night like this ain't nothing better than an ice cream.
Hey, she has her
Yes,
father's
sir,
mustache.
he says ice cream. And Crystal over here, she says she's the same way. How when it gets hot and close and she gets to feeling sticky all over, and all she can think about is ice cream, and then the two of them, they go off together like they was on a date or something.
Gotta go prep the next turn, okay?
Okay, we've heard from Lucille Ann.
Now, there are two green rooms. Ever since Sadie came on board, she likes to keep the opposing sides separated, so if there's a fight, it happens in front of the camera as opposed to back here. You know what? She calls them holding hands. It's terrible. Well, wait until you meet some of the guests.
Terry, Sadie needs you on the floor.
Okay, 30 seconds, Jim. Just 30 seconds. Okay. And remember, be honest with him. Tell him everything you told me. They'll be with you every step of the way.
Oh, Terry, this
Not
is...
now, later. Sorry.
That's Terry. She's one of Sadie's people. She's a little tense. Yeah. Oh, I'm starting to feel like I should have stayed in Chicago. Oh, come on. You belong right here in New York with me. All you gotta do is sell yourself to Sadie. Come out quite right, did it?
Andy, come on.
When is she going to cry? Damn it, Terry. You want our audience surfing off to Oprah? I have told you, I want tears or a fight within the first segment.
Crystal, be honest. Level with me. You're an
Right,
attractive young
just
woman.
between
had
you
to
and
know.
me.
People start to talk when you began spending time with a married man almost twice your age.
Sadie wants you to stay off Howard's back. His battery pack's showing through his jacket.
Sadie wants you on the floor now.
Okay.
Butt shots. I need lots of butt shots.
Howard Grant is wired? Sadie's idea. She's into cue cards, too. She doesn't like him working without a net.
Doing it is a 5-minute drive to the Dairy Queen. Okay, you guys were going for an hour.
Ask him why his wife didn't join him on the show. Howard, come on, this is falling apart.
Hey, we're running down for more than 20 seconds now, Randy. Hey, come on. Folks, take a breath now. Wait just a second. Randy, question for you now. Why didn't your wife join us on the show?
Wasn't that Scarecrow here last week?
Hello? Are we interrupting your nap? Take 3? She's here every week.
How did she slip by Alan?
Take 2? Alan loves her. She asks great questions. Ready 4?
You
Take
are
4.
nothing but a slut. Okay, you're nothing but a
3. Pull back. I'm coming to you.
Well,
Take
we're
3.
certainly not shy of our opinions here on the Howard Grant Show. What happens when flirtation becomes seduction?
Ready,
When we
bumper?
come back,
Take
we'll
2.
introduce you to a young woman with the answer.
Music up. Key bumper.
Yeah.
Okay, you're up next. Oh, I don't think I can do this. Sure you can. You're gonna go out there, you're gonna tell your story, and you're gonna feel a whole lot better for it afterward. I've seen it over and over. People hold a thing inside, it eats away at them. They come on the show, they get it out in the open, they get rid of it. Oh, I don't know. It's gonna be fine, I'll be right there, and I'll support you all the way. But remember, you've got audience on your side, so be honest. Tell them everything you told me, okay? Okay, good.
Your mother
Look,
and I...
Dad, you're not even listening to me.
I am, and I want to hear your side of the story, but this isn't the time.
Dad, I am not one of your guests, and I'm not going to let you talk to me like one.
Ted.
Dad, just do the show.
Bad timing.
Thank God you saved my life. Hurry, there's no time. Come on, come on.
This is Alan, our artist coordinator.
Come on, I'm dying here.
Are you okay?
Yes. Guy's just going through something.
Empty seat's the kiss of death, you know what I mean? Smile.
We've been talking to young women whose fathers flirt with their friends. But what happens when Dad's flirtations turn serious? Meet Wanda, whose best friend is now her mother. Wanda, help me out here. You and your father used to be close, didn't you?
We was real close. My mama died when I was born and all. But that was before him and Thelma started sleeping together. It just tore us apart. And then they got married. I couldn't believe it. I still can't.
She's going down.
No.
She's going down.
When I started watching,
Tighter.
but I wait. It's just that I miss him so much.
She's down! She's down!
I can't stand back there and listen to no more of this. This is Vernon, Wanda's father, and his wife, Thelma. And they're anxious to tell their side of the story.
No story to tell. We met, we fell in love, and we got married.
That's right.
Now, what's the harm in that, huh?
Well,
I think Wanda here, I think she's just jealous, so.
That's right.
jealous.
Hell yes. She's used to having me all to herself. Just don't sit right with her now. She's got a shower.
Are you saying...
I'm saying I'm man enough for both of them. Plenty to go around, huh?
felt like I was refereeing a wreck. With shows like this that pay for the ones that really matter. You hit the audiences with transvestites and strippers, and then hit them with something really thoughtful, like next week's segment on race and intelligence.
No, I will never forget the show you did on the Klan. I mean, I saw that one and I knew. Well, but I had to work and talk.
No, I'm really embarrassed about today's show.
Excuse me, Howard. The band's been summoned. Oh, well, it was really nice meeting you.
You too.
Talk to me. What have you done?
I majored in communications at Iowa State, and then I did the news at WNXT in
I'm not
Chicago.
interested in news. I'm interested in talk.
And was an AP at the Margolis show. She'd made producer, then they got canceled.
No, we don't do issues here. We don't do issues. Not anymore. We do
but
theater. Confrontation, conflict, drama. That's what the audiences are buying. That's what we're selling. You want to do issues, you talk to Bill Moyers. Issues killed Margolis. It almost killed Howard. Look, Jenny says that you're okay, so I'm going to give you a chance. 1 month, 4 shows. You deliver, you're on staff. You let me down, you join Margolis in the unemployment line.
I never made producer at Margolis. Oh, come on, scruples from someone with a collection of overdue bills. Well, you didn't have the title, but you did the work. Besides, his show is gone. Who's she going to check with?
You're so bad.
And you are a producer. He practically invented talk, Mom. I know that. He's really embarrassed about that, too. It's just this new executive producer that he has. Yeah, you know, next week's shows are going to be a lot... Wait, what? You know what? I can't hear you very well. Why don't I'll call you back when my phone gets hooked back up. Yeah, I love you. I'm gonna make you proud, Mom. Tell Dad I love him too. Bye. Hey, what'd they say? Well, they said that Howard was beginning to sound a little like Geraldo and maybe I should come home. Oh, no, Howard is still Howard. He's just been fighting for his life. I mean, when the ratings come back. Yeah, I know. And in the meantime, I figure I can convince Sadie to do anything with a sensationalistic hook to it, even if it does have some meat on it. I don't know, Diane. Sadie's not into causes. If you do the sort of thing you're pushing at Margolis, look, I'm gonna do the kind of shows I want to do by convincing Sadie that they're the kind of shows that she wants to do. Who is the punk? Mark Halston. Outside counsel to the show. He just bailed us out of a $10 million lawsuit by taking the plaintiff apart on the stand. Sadie's been panting after him ever since. So he works on Sadie by night and the Lulabelle Barton case by day. It's kind of like watching cobras mate. What is this? A celebration. It's on Sadie. She just doesn't know it. To Money in the Bank and Life in the Fast Lane.
Don't hang up, okay? No, don't hang up. Look, I don't think you understand the situation here. I told Howard to run it. He's dying to meet you. He's... Damn. I don't have a show. What? I don't have a show. Neither do I, Myra. Now go to your kennel and let me slash my wrists in peace. I don't have a...
I know, Myra, you don't have a show, and neither will I unless you stop pestering me. Letting this guy jerk your chain.
I can't.
I don't have a show.
You must be Myra.
You're not gonna believe this.
Hi, I'm Diane.
Welcome to the rack.
Congratulate me, girls. The boy who's given me my release.
Copy the 10.
What are you gonna do, huh? I don't know. Big bitches, clean sewers, something with dignity.
There goes another one of Howard's people.
It's 11 o'clock, guys. The Dragon Lady awaits.
Terrific. Another great story ruined by checking. We're taping your segment tomorrow, Myra. I'm going to be very annoyed if we don't have anything to put in front of the camera. Alex, talk to me. What have you got?
Girls in gangs. Pretty much virgin territory.
There's no such thing in talk. Not anymore. You got rival gang members?
And their boyfriends.
Good. Tell Nick to beef up security. Okay, new girl on the block. Let's hear it.
I was looking over last month's shows, and I saw that Howard's ratings really went through the roof when he went out on the street and talked to prostitutes. So I thought we could bring back one of those girls and maybe bring back their family.
Talk to you. He says it can't wait.
Back in 5, folks.
Okay, what's that?
You should try reading the trades.
He's upset about the announcement from United Media. They're giving his son a talk show.
Well, why would that make him upset? It's his son.
Demographics. He doesn't want to compete with a younger version of himself. Unless I miss my guess, he's out there wringing his hands. A pound of flesh. That's what he's taking from me. While he's at it, he may as well take a piece of my heart.
Bravo, Alex. But I catch you again and your act's going to get canceled permanently. Now, prostitutes. Is there one hooker in this entire city that hasn't guessed it on a talk show?
We've had most of them right here on our own.
But we haven't had their families. Most of these girls are addicts. I mean, we know that. That's why they're out there hooking, right? I mean, that's double impact right there. We bring their families on with them, and that dramatizes the human cost. The other victims in this victimless crime.
Well, what have we got here, boys and girls? Could it be a new angle? That's what I like about fresh blood. Okay, you got it. Now, one last thing. For the party Wednesday evening, for the stations that carry the show, everyone attends. These people are our bread and butter folks. And I want every last one of them to feel a part of our happy little family, understand? Okay, get out of here and get to work.
Hey, I got plenty of action right here, if you know what I mean. Hey, besides, in my line of work, we like to keep what we call a low profile.
Yeah, I completely understand that. There would be no cops.
Well, college community sound real tempo. Well, you see, there's one other little problem. It's been a while since I seen my mama. 10, 12 years maybe. I don't even know what she looks like.
You know what? Okay, thank you.
Hey, you're looking for some salsa tonight.
You are? What? Hey, come on. Honey, it's a career opportunity. He's asking for you.
What's up, man?
Well, I guess you could say he offered to sponsor me.
I'm thrilled for you. But the bottom line is, you don't have a guest. No guest, no show. Sit down. Look, I like you, kid. You got guts. Took guts to lie to me that you produced for Margola's. You thought I wouldn't check. And it took guts for you to go out on the street like that. Look, if you want to be a success in talk, you got to use your head, too. So let me give you some advice. Never tell a lie you can get caught in. Never hit the streets without backup, and never, ever admit to failure. Now, this is a good idea you have, but it's not going to amount to much if you go out on the street and you get yourself whacked. Now, Jimmy, yanked the letters that came in after last month's show on prostitutes. Unless I've missed my guess, what you're looking for you'll find right there.
Thanks. Thanks, Sadie.
I don't want thanks. I want a killer show. Hello?
Markovsky on 2.
Yeah, all right, put him through.
Sure, I can believe it. My girlfriend's the same way. I lie all the time, don't you?
No, she doesn't, Alex, and neither should you.
No one's calling me back. I might as well start clearing out my desk.
Oh, yeah, you should do that, Lara.
They won't call back. I know they won't. Hello? How the hell are you? Listen, I'm so glad you called. That story of yours is the funniest thing I ever heard.
Jenny?
Listen to this. Dear Howard, I am writing to you because I don't know where to turn. Every day, my daughter breaks my heart. She's only 19, but her life is already over. She's a drug-addicted prostitute and the mother of a 2-year-old girl. I am at my wit's end with her, but your show gives me hope. Oh, this is it. I mean, this is the one. I can help these people. I can put the daughter through a treatment program. I can show the audience what the cost of prostitution is, and I can give Sadie ratings to die for.
I love subways. You get all those suits down there in the filth and darkness, rubbing elbows with the derelicts and the rest of the sewage from the slums. It's the same thing in talk. We take the audience for a tour of the underbelly, the lower depths, and we introduce them to the ghetto garbage and the trail of trash, and then we send them back to their clean, safe little lives. That's why this piece of yours is perfect. The audience can shake its head. Isn't that tragic? They can go to sleep happy because it's not their daughter who's out hooking for a fix. So, how did you talk this girl into coming on the show?
Oh, well, I haven't actually spoken with her. I spoke to her mom, and her mom seemed to...
You come in here and you tell me you want to build a whole show around this girl and her family, and now you're telling me you haven't even talked to her?
Sadie, nobody knows exactly where she is. If you just give me a few days, I'm sure...
Forget it. Your show tape's on Friday. You find another girl. Or find another job. I'm in a meeting. It's for you.
Hello? Sadie, it's the mother. It's her. Yes, this is Diane Shepherd.
Oh, thank God.
Have you found Kelly yet?
Oh, she's here, but her pimp's with her, and I'm scared, and she's looking really sick, and he's trashing the place looking for money. I've never...
This girl may balk at doing the show. She does figure out what she wants, and then you offer it to her. Remember to wait for the camera crew. They spend a lot of time on the streets. They know how to handle themselves. So don't go in without them, okay?
Okay.
Oh, here.
Thanks.
All right. Good luck.
Hello. Is this the Riley residence?
I don't know. Might be. Hey, Brenda, what's your last name?
I want you out of here.
Riley.
Looks like you came to the right place.
I tossed the whole room. Who's that?
I don't know.
Hi, I'm Diane Shepherd.
What'd you dig up?
Nothing.
Nothing. You wouldn't happen to have a little something you could loan us? See, we're experiencing a little cash flow problem. And Kelly here needs some groceries, don't you, honey?
Sorry, I spent all my money on the cab over here.
Cab fare. It's terrible, isn't it, what them cabbies charge? Nothing less than highway robbery. I'll tell you what, why don't you take a little look-see in that purse of yours just to kind of make sure. Thank you.
That's it? That's all? $2 lousy dollars? Well, you travel light, don't you, honey?
Just like my mama said, you want something done right, do it yourself!
Diane Shepherd. I'm a producer from the Howard Grant Show. I'd like to talk to you about being a guest.
That's real funny, Mom. But I got an even better idea. Why don't we all go on American's Funniest Home Videos? Give the folks a real laugh.
Kelly, they want to put you in a treatment program. They can help you get clean, help you get little Joey back.
Treatment program. I haven't heard that one before.
We just want our sweet little girl back again.
Oh, you know what I want? I just want to get well.
Hey, you, get out of there! You know you're not welcome here. How can you even do this? I held you and I loved you when you were a baby. And you fought with Jerry, I was always here for you.
That's the problem. You weren't always trying to take over.
Maybe no one was always fighting with her.
Shut up! Always doing this. You're tearing me to pieces. It's always like cry. Cry, Mom. Cry, cry. Oh, baby, let's play.
Oh, Brenda. 10, 15, 20. 20 bucks. That's a start, right? What'd you say you did again?
She just wants to put me on some TV show.
Oh, yeah?
The Howard Grant Show.
No kidding. I know that show. I know that show. Well, you know, you should be talking to me then, because I'm her business manager. How much they pay for one of them?
That is none of your business.
Hey! What do they pay for one of those guest appearances?
Ordinarily, we don't pay our guests. We just give them an opportunity to talk about whatever's bothering them.
Yeah, but I mean, you wouldn't be opposed to what's the word? Help me out, please. Honorarium, a little honorarium.
Baby, please. I gotta go.
I know. I am just having a little business conversation, all right?
No, it's not all right. I am sick. I have to go. Okay?
Okay.
For hours.
We gotta go. We have to go on a little shopping trip. Why don't you come along with us? This way we can continue our little negotiations. You want her on the show or not?
Maybe we should wait for my car.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
Never fails. When you don't want a cab, the streets run yellow with the damn thing. Oh! Am I pointed? All right, here we go.
Whoa, wait a minute. That's not a cab. No, it's not a
Gentleman
cab.
is what you call an entrepreneur. Doesn't waste his time on details like stupid paint
But I don't think we should.
Avenue M and 14th Street. Now, where were we? Oh, yeah. See, what you've got to realize is that Kelly is special. She's real class. She does not work the streets anymore. Not since I become her business manager. All of our business is strictly by appointment only. If you catch my meaning. It's the way I figure it. She is worth so much more than any garden variety hooker that you're just gonna pick up on some street corner.
And listen, buddy, I just remembered. They got Central all blocked up. Construction. We're gonna have to go the long way around.
The long way?
Gonna have to charge you more.
Really?
$20.
No kidding. Well, whatever you think is fair. Where I come from, a deal is a deal.
What are you doing? What is he doing?
One thing I cannot abide by is a cheat. So now I'm afraid I'm gonna have to ask you to pull over. Chris Campbell.
Bingo.
Are you offering me a cash settlement over our little business dispute?
Whatever you want, mister.
But you know something? It's not enough. Now, if you were to throw in the car, I might see my way clear of calling us even.
Sure, mister, sure.
All right. Oh, so we have a deal then.
Whatever you want, mister.
Good. You just open up your car door there and let yourself out. Pleasure doing business with you. So you understand what I'm saying, right? That Kelly is just a very special girl, and I think that she deserves more than what an ordinary guest would get. Wouldn't you say?
I do, but like I was trying to say before, we don't ordinarily. You know what? I am sure that we could come up with some sort of an arrangement.
Good. I was thinking, 5.
Well, I'd have to talk to my boss, but
I ain't going on no TV show.
Pleasure doing business with you. And now, if you will excuse us, we have another little piece of business to conduct inside. Be right back.
Hey, wait, open up. Oh.
it before he gets away, please. Hurry!
Dear Howard, I am writing to you because I don't know where to turn.
Cut!
God.
What?
I'm
Jimmy,
so sorry.
damn it.
What? Hi. Yeah. It's Diane. It's for me.
Shepard?
Diane?
Oh, Sadie, hi. Yeah, I've been trying to get in touch with you all morning.
Well, I understand you had another little adventure.
Yeah, I know. The video crew hadn't shown up.
Did we have a conversation about backup, or did I just imagine it?
Oh, I know. I'm sorry, Sadie, I am.
Why'd you call?
Okay, well, Kelly's boyfriend, he wants $500, and I don't know what to do because at Margolis we had a policy never to pay our guests.
Yeah, well, the money's on the way. Get back to work.
Okay. Where'd she go?
She's inside. She's having second thoughts.
What?
You really think it's best?
I know it is. This is right for Kelly. It's gonna help her. It's gonna help a lot of people. Jerry, just think about it. Think about the people watching the show. If it turns around just one girl who is heading the direction that Kelly was. Who knows? Maybe it'll keep a Dwayne out there from exploiting a young girl like Kelly. This is so important, Jerry. It's important for Kelly. It's important for you. It's important for Brenda. It's important for so many people you don't even know.
You know I don't read so well. Maybe you could just get Howard to read my letter.
Oh, no, you have to read it. You read it so beautifully. They're your words. Just think about how you felt when you wrote them, okay? You hold on to that, and everything will be perfect.
You talk to these girls with such understanding, and you treat them like human beings instead of garbage that belongs in the gutter. So I know you will hear me too. Please, Howard. Help me save my daughter. Help me stop the pain.
Cut. What? You okay? No.
No, I just have such a hard time talking about this.
You were beautiful. You were just beautiful. Look, why don't you go back up to your apartment, okay? We'll be up to tape you and Brenda together. All right, let's get some B-roll. The streets, garbage piles, anything that'll give us a sense of place.
Okay.
Listen, are you sure she's okay about this?
Oh, yeah, of course she is, of course, yeah. I mean, if she gives you any trouble at all, you just, just talk to me. Good.
Sure, he talks to me. Nice and sweet. Said I don't do it, he'd kill me.
Well, he was kidding, right?
I said, what am I, a freak in a sideshow? He says, if you don't do it, you're gonna be a side of beef in a meat locker. It's a big joke, huh? Look, I'll do it. Get the old broads off my back. I mean, why should I even care, right?
Because you should care. Kelly, this is gonna give you a chance to get your life back.
You get to where I am, you don't go back. I'm on the express, one way to the end of the line. It don't matter what I do. They're not stopping the train for me. You give me a sec, okay? I gotta fix my face.
Kelly? Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. We really have to roll. Are you okay?
I'm fine now. Let's just get this over with.
Smile. Yeah, that's a pretty picture. Hey, is this all there is to this?
Jimmy, please, can you take care of this?
Ah, I can do this.
All right.
Just have to take a
Okay,
little cut.
Kelly,
Hey.
please sit in the red chair.
Kelly, not for the interview.
You have no respect. You do this terrible thing to yourself in my house, in my bathroom?
All right, Brenda. Jerry, I need you to wait in the other room, okay, until we're done. It's just that Kelly's gonna have a really hard time with this, and I don't want her to be distracted. Please. Thank you. Okay. Are we rolling?
Mm-hmm.
Did you shoot up before this interview?
It's good.
Why, Kelly?
Look around you.
Kelly? Kelly? Kelly, why are you here?
On TV.
No, why are you here with your family?
I needed some money.
Does your family give you money to buy drugs?
Nope. I take it.
How do you feel about that? What about prostitution, Kelly? How does that make you feel? Do you ever feel,
Why do you keep on asking me how I feel? I don't feel anything.
Kelly. Kelly? What's happening?
She's fine.
Oh my God. Oh my God, is she overdosing?
No, she's fine. She's fine. She's fine.
What do you... Oh God, Jimmy, call 911. Call 911. No, Mom, he was right. She was fine. She just passed out. Thank you. Well, no, that's the whole point here. We're trying to get her to stop being the victim, Mom. Mom, it's best if I don't talk to you during work, okay? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm under a lot of pressure. I was up all night. I was editing the videotape, and look, my boss is coming in. I gotta go, okay? I'll call you later. Yes, I love you too. Bye.
That's it?
Well, no, there's more crying at the tail end of the tape.
Oh, play it out. Lay some music over it. Something plaintive. You dig up anything on her kid?
Well, I spoke with social services and the record's sealed.
Keep pushing. There may be some way around that. Okay, now, I want to intercut some footage of Kelly working on the street. You have anything we can use?
Not yet, but I am meeting her and Dwayne tonight at his office.
His office?
Street corner in the Bronx.
What makes you think they'll show?
I had to offer a little incentive.
Yeah, we'll make sure we get our money's worth. One last thing. I want you to track down a recovered addict that we can plant in the audience. You know, toss him a bone of hope.
3 months? Oh, no. Yeah, unfortunately, I need somebody who is clean a little longer than just 3 months. Yes, of course I understand. But if she's willing to come on, hold on. You Miriam? Hi, I'm back. Yeah, so if she's willing to appear on the show, it would be great. I'm Lana.
Oh, Miriam Reeder. Have a seat. So, did Jimmy explain the segment to you?
Yeah, housewives who strip. Your kids?
Uh-huh.
Oh, they're really cute. Yeah. So, Jimmy told me that you're the one that did the shows on body piercing and boyfriends who couldn't get enough. I really love that one.
Yeah, I'm the resident pervert.
No kidding.
Okay, gang, I'm taking orders. Miriam, what can I get you?
Voice of the Purple Pussycat. They're always rowdy. Horny.
You got it. You know, for an extra $1, you can upgrade to a combo and get fries and a drink with that. Diane.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Oh, what kind of audience you want for your hooker show, you know?
You're telling me I can specify an audience?
Sure, you know, we aim to please and all that, eh?
Yeah, but at Margolis, we just had to take pot luck.
Sadie doesn't like to leave anything to chance.
You got that right. You want college kids? We got sororities and frat houses we go to. You want the mature, conservative types? We go to church groups. You want large people? We hang out at the hot dog vendors. You want Johns looking to pick up transvestite prostitutes? We end down the 42nd Street. You want Bible?
Jenny?
What's with her? Jenny? Was it something I said?
Here at the show I did on Battered Wives. And one of the guests. What is it? Jenny, come on. It's okay. What? It's okay. Her husband saw the show and he beat her up. He's in intensive care. And they don't know if she'll make it. Oh, I'm sorry.
Did you beat up that woman? Of course you did. You placed her in a halfway house. But she ran back to her husband, sweetie. So who's responsible for what happened, huh? She is. She knew what he was. She went back to him anyway, in spite of everything he tried to do for her. People we deal with are victims, and they will always be victims. The only mistake you made was to get involved emotionally. Come on. Let's tie one on. What do you think?
What do you say we call it quits? We've got enough footage here for a movie.
Yeah. Okay, let me just try and talk to our friend Dwayne one more time. Dwayne, it's 1:30. Where is she?
You kidding me already? I don't have a... Well, it's probably like I told you. She probably got all tied up in a business meeting.
Really? Well, that's what you told me 2 hours ago. Forget it. We're out of here.
Wait. I just had an idea. You know something? You don't even really need Kelly. Let me introduce you to Constance. Constance! Now, she's freelance, but she has agreed to commission me on this. Turn around, honey. Huh?
Forget it, Dwayne. There's no deal. You either deliver Kelly or the whole thing is off.
Tough chick.
I'm sorry, but we have a strict policy, Lurleen. No teeth, no talk. Yeah, yes, I know, but we can't. As I said, we do have a strict policy. We have standards here at the Howard Grant Show.
Producers of this show have only one job, Diane, and that is to make me happy. Do I look happy? I told you, no interruptions. Put her on. I am not interested in sick children, Miriam, yours or anyone else's. I am interested in your show. It is taping tonight at 9. With or without you, which will it be? I am going to give you another chance, Diane. I am going to let you take over Miriam's show.
Housewives that strip?
Jeffrey Madden from corporate is paying us a surprise visit tonight, and I want the show to be perfect. Understand?
Yes, Sadie, but I really
Get Miriam's book and get on it.
Okay, Terry, you have to help me out here. Miriam has you down as an expert for the stripper show.
It's you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. One of us comes up short a guest or an expert, and the other's fair say. I've been a guest twice now, but this is my first time as an expert.
Fine, but what makes you an expert?
I had breast reduction surgery a few years ago, so Miriam thought that I'd be a perfect candidate for...
Hi. Hello. Yes, it's Diane. Oh, hi, yes, of course.
Yes, I understand, but how long do you really think you're going to be able to keep this a secret? Can you hold on? I think I'm losing a guest.
No, you're not. Open the prize closet. Offer her an extra day or two. See if that doesn't work, throw some money at her. But don't even think about telling me you've lost her. Myra. We need to talk.
Hi. You know, I'm thinking that it's probably just stage fright. What could I possibly do to make this a little easier for you?
Oh, I don't want to hear. Right on, brother. Tell it like it is, girl. You better start talking to my hand, because my face just stopped listening half an hour ago to your stories up. Okay? I want everyone to say hello to my main man, Keith. All right. Keith is going to help you out. So every time you see my man Keith do this, we expect to hear from you. Ladies and gentlemen of New York City, without further ado, put your hands and feet together for a warm welcome to the one, the only, the dashing, the daring, compassionate and caring, all-around guru of television talk show, Howard Grant!
Camera 2, give me a whisper on Howard. Take 2. Ready, 1. Take 1. Key line out. Ready, 2. Take 2. Camera 3, tighten up on Howard. Tighten up. Ready, 1. Take 1.
A week doesn't go by without one of our competitors staging a show just like this.
We've got a few new wrinkles, haven't we, Diane?
I better go prep the next guest.
I bloomed kind of young, you know, and the guys, I mean, they were always like at me. And, you know, I figured, you know, when opportunity knocked, I mean, hello, why not?
Why not? He's out of focus. That operator's history. I want him off the stage now!
Without knowing your husband, I think we can safely assume he's a very understanding fellow. Let's say hi to Pete. Thanks for joining us, Pete. Now, before we go any further, I have to ask. It doesn't bother you seeing your wife take off her clothes in front of all those other men?
She can go right ahead. They can swab her all they want. Because they're just a bunch of hogs gathering at the trough. I can tell you, this old boar's the only one that ever gets the slop. Ain't that right?
Oh, I thought romance was dead.
Tell him how we met. Go on.
Well, I guess you could say that Atlanta here was my birthday present. A bunch of boys got together, you know.
They hired her to strip at your party.
Actually, it was a little bit more intimate than that.
There's an idea for a show. Housewives Who Hook. Or have we already done that one?
Yes.
I've got something to say to Lana. How can you let him treat you like a piece of meat?
You're just jealous.
And you, Howard, I used to admire you, but now you're like all the rest. You demean women. You demean the human race.
Damn, mark that comment right after piece of meat. We'll cut the rest in post.
Completely comfortable with her line of work, but some of our guests perform without their husband's knowledge.
I just don't know how he's gonna take it. Well, just, you know, relax. I'm sure it'll be fine once you get out there.
When we come back, we'll answer the question, what happens when the unsuspecting hubby discovers that the little woman moonlights as a stripper?
Ready, one.
When we come back. Let's give a nice hello to Shelley.
You'll be great. Go on. Good luck.
Hello, Shelley. Welcome to the Howard Grant Show. Now, you're a secretary?
During the day.
I'm curious, how did you go from taking dictation in an office to taking your clothes off in a bar?
Oh, well, it was my surgery, really. Well, you know, it's like when you get a new car. It don't mean much if you can't, you know, show it off a little bit. So, when I got my new boobs, I just sort of wanted to share them.
Never been on TV before.
But your husband doesn't know.
About my boobs?
No. No. About your stripping.
Oh, no. No. I wasn't sure how he was gonna take it.
Shall we find out? We've had Shelley's husband in isolation backstage, but now we're going to ask him to join us. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give Bill a big round of applause.
Great.
See, Bill. Ready, two, take two.
Ambush. Ambush. Here's outlaws up that canyon, cowboy.
That's it, Tex. You're out of here.
Bill, welcome to the Howard Grant Show.
Mo.
You know, we've asked you here because your wife has a secret she wants to share with you. Any idea what it is?
Teacher.
I don't know.
I'll give you a hint. Shelley's been moonlighting lately to bring in a little extra cash, hasn't she?
Yep, she's been waitressing. Pays good too.
That's what she's been telling you. How would you like to know what she's really been doing?
I don't get it.
Why don't we let her show you? Maestro?
Come on, wait a second.
Oh, this is great. This is what talk's all about.
If Howard leaves that stage, I will personally murder him.
Oh, I told you we had some new wrinkles.
Camera 4, move right in there. Get Howard. I'm all right.
Hey, so what are you gonna do with the money?
What money?
Well, didn't you know? There's a $500 bonus for any on-the-air fights. Keep up the good work, and even Sadie will have to start watching her back. Hi. A terrific show. Well, no rest for the wicked.
Congratulations. You won Madden's heart. I know it's a very small prize, but it matters. It's gotten to you, hasn't it? You feel what? Unclean.
This just isn't what I came here to do.
You know what your trouble is? You're an idealist. You think that you can do shows to improve people's lives, but you can't. There's no audience for it. Everything in talk is entertainment. Everybody in the business is a whore. But there's a bright side. We're highly paid whores.
Diane, you mom. I just wanted to remind you about Daddy's birthday. Now, the party's at 2, so why didn't you call and surprise him when everyone's here, okay? We love you. Bye.
Diane, it's Jenny. Nothing special. Yeah. I just felt like talking. I'll catch you at the office.
Who is it? Jimmy.
Just leaving the studio.
It's Kelly. She's in jail.
It was right after we left the apartment. Dwayne, he sees him coming, and he fades away like he was never there. I figured it was the usual roundup, you know? In and out in a couple of hours, but no. It was that cabbie.
Oh. Could we get some help? Could somebody help us, please?
Yeah, you get me out of here.
It took me all day just to get in. Are you gonna be okay?
Yeah, I feel great.
I'm very sorry. I mean, I really wish there was something I could do for you.
There is. You could get me out of here. Mom said you could get me out.
I can't get you out. Kelly, if she said that, she misunderstood, all right? I told her that I could propose a satellite remote.
What?
Well, I could interview you live in jail while talking to your family on the show. But then, you know, we could go in front of the judge and offer to put you in a treatment program, maybe instead of jail time.
Yeah, what am I supposed to do in the meantime?
I don't know. Hang in there, I guess. I don't know what to tell you.
This treatment program. They got methadone.
Forget it. I'm not gonna let you people play God with this girl.
But we're not trying to play God.
I'm due in court.
Please just hear me out.
Look, you wanna help this girl?
Yes.
Then don't humiliate her by putting her on TV. Let nature and the legal system take their course. Let her go cold turkey. Or give her something to think about next time she feels like sticking a needle in her arm.
That's just it. We want to put her in a treatment program.
Hey, look, what do I look like some kind of idiot here? In a couple of days, the assistant DA is going to show up and he's going to say, Jack, what can we do? And I'm going to say, Mike, the jails are overcrowded, and the only person this girl's ever hurt is herself. So why don't we do everybody a favor and we'll put her into a treatment program in lieu of jail? Great idea, he says. Nice talking to you. By then, she'll have gone cold turkey. Huh? She'll be off the stuff. She'll go in clean. Maybe even have some chance of going all the way. And she won't have the memory of going on TV and rubbing her face in her dirt. Oh, what are you going to call this anyway? I was a teenage junkie.
The satellite remotes, it's not happening.
Why not?
Well, we're public defenders against it, and so's the jail.
Bail her out.
What? Wait a minute, Sadie, wouldn't that be crossing some sort of a line?
You going soft on me? You crossed a line when you paid off her pimp. You crossed another line when you witnessed that carjacking. Now you're worried about fronting her bail?
I know. It's just that I don't know.
If you look at it with a clear head, you'll see that there really aren't any lines, just frontiers. You want to succeed in talk, you got to keep pushing them back. Bail her out.
Okay. Okay, it's just that the court's closed now.
Well, then tomorrow. And Diane?
Yeah?
You haven't forgotten about the station manager's party, have you?
I've always prided myself on being in touch. If the landscape of talk is changing, even bet the Howard Grant show is going to change, too.
Howard's longevity and the fact that his ratings are rising.
I'm telling you, Sadie, the demographics get younger every day. They don't want Howard. They want Ricky or Howard's son.
Yes, well, you know, what you have to understand is that our owners are farmers.
Farmers.
Well, big farmers. But they're still good old boys with good old-fashioned values. And I got to
those old-fashioned values do include an appreciation of the bottom line, don't they?
Yes, sir, they do. And that's my second point. Our big sponsors are getting cold feet and starting to pull out.
And for every one that pulls out, there are 2 or 3 others standing in line, waiting to step in. Everything's always threatening to fall apart, but at the last minute, you manage to pull it out of the toilet. It's a constant rush. I can't wait until I become a producer. The critics can say what they want, but we're dealing with stuff the average Joe cares about. Bosnia, the bomb market, they don't care about that stuff. They care about the stuff that impacts them, the stuff talk deals with. And Sadie, she's tough, but you know what? You gotta be. And she cares too. When she saw that thing upset Jenny the other day, she took care of her. I tell you, I'm right where I want to be, right in the thick of it.
Jimmy, I'm sorry. Can you excuse me? I just want to go talk to Jenny for a minute. Jenny!
Oh, thank you.
I'm sorry.
Oh, don't be. I'm grateful.
You're grateful?
Yes, for the opportunity to meet such a lovely young woman. I'm Mark Halston.
Diane Shepard.
Oh, you're Diane. Oh, I understand Sadie has great hopes for you.
Oh, no, I mean, I'm new. I'm sort of feeling my way through, you know.
Well, we're soulmates.
Oh, no. I mean, you're a lawyer. I mean, you don't go through this. Oh.
Diane, have you been spying on me?
No, I just, well, of course I know who you are. I mean, I know about the case that you won, and I know about you and Sadie.
Ah, then you have been spying on me.
No.
It's okay. Because we're soulmates, I forgive you. You know, I think you and I should get together for dinner. Then you could tell me all about yourself. I could tell you all about myself, and then you could give up your career as a spy.
That's sweet. I don't think Sadie would like that.
Sadie doesn't have to know.
Oh, now I couldn't do that, Mark.
Oh, sure you could. You know, people do it all the time.
Mark.
Sadie!
We have to talk.
You'll excuse me, won't you?
Oh, yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you, Jane. We've got a little program planned, so if you'll gather around the monitors, we'll get started. Maestro, if you will.
Where's Sadie?
Oh, I'm not sure. I just saw.
Find her. She's up right after the clips.
For 15 years now, America has trusted Howard Grant to bring it the most compelling programming in talk TV. Whether the issue is race or relationships, politics
can't talk yourself out of this.
Sadie?
Don't you think you're overreacting?
I had to stand there and listen politely while that tramp bragged about sleeping with you.
It meant nothing, all right? It was just sex.
How many of these sweet little nothings have you got, Mark? A station manager here, a legal secretary there?
Sadie, I'm telling you.
No, I am telling you, Mark. You can forget about us, if there ever was an us. And you can forget about the show, too, because as of this moment, you are history.
You know, you were always history, Sadie. Old, dusty, and dull.
Our ratings among women 18 to 49 have actually risen during the same period of time. The Howard Grant Show. It simply doesn't get any better than this.
I'm all right.
Howard Grant. All right with America.
She was safe in jail. From a pimp, from a habit, from herself. Now, you just spent $8,000 to put her at risk again.
No. I promise you, she's gonna be safe with us. We're gonna place her in a...
You're gonna place her back in the same hell she just left. Now, that is not bail money. That is blood money.
What's this? It's my apartment. The show usually provides the guests with a hotel room. I thought you'd be more comfortable here.
What's the matter? You figure I'm gonna run off or something?
Look, they told me to keep an eye on you, okay? I could have put you in a hotel room with a bodyguard, all right?
Whatever. Nice place.
Oh, thanks. It's just a sublet. Listen, make yourself at home, okay? I gotta make a phone call. Happy birthday, Daddy! Oh, yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I missed your party. You what? I don't believe it. In front of everybody, I can't believe I missed that. Oh, that is so embarrassing. You know what? I have someone here, so I just called to wish you a happy birthday and tell you that I love you very, very much. Yes, I'll be careful. Yeah, I love you too.
He sounds like a nice guy or something.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, well, I don't believe in nice guys. I never met one that didn't want something.
You know, not everybody is out for themselves.
Yeah? Yeah, well, what about you? Huh? You're being all nicey nice, but it isn't real. You just want something. You're just like those Johns that tell me how pretty I am and wonder what a girl like me is doing out on the street.
No. I mean, yeah, I want you on the show, but I also care about what happens to you.
No. Everybody's the same, all right? I go on the show tomorrow. I do my little act. Your boss pats you on the back, and it's on to the next one. Goodbye, Kelly. Hello, whoever. You got something to eat? I'm starving. Man, it's always like this when I come down. I could never get enough to eat.
So you've been clean before?
When I was pregnant, I went cold turkey. I didn't want my kid born a junkie. You seen her picture?
Yeah.
She's cute, isn't she?
She's beautiful. So, why did you go back to the drugs?
I mean, how could you let your little girl go like that?
What was I gonna do for her? You know, me, a junkie, no job, no education, no home. What was I gonna do for her?
It doesn't have to be that way.
Yes, it does. It does have to be that way.
No, it doesn't. You could help yourself. You could go to a treatment program. You could go to school.
Hey, what do you know about it? You've never had that needle in your arm. We're sitting here talking about my kid. My child, all right? And what am I thinking about? I'm thinking about that needle. I'm thinking about how just a spoonful of that white sugar will make all of this go away. See, I don't want to care. I don't want to care about anything.
But you do. I know that you do.
So do I.
Hello. Have you suffered brain death? Of course we're going ahead.
I am not suggesting that we shouldn't. I'm just saying that she seems a little fragile. You know, I'm concerned about what could happen to her afterwards.
She's going into a rehab program.
Or she could end up back on the streets.
That's exactly where you found her. Look, the bottom line, I don't care what happens to her, and neither should you. You book them, interview them, get rid of them. Bing, bang, boom.
Jenny, hi. Wait a second. I've been really worried about you, you know? I'm fine. Oh, I've been feeling like I let you down the other day. I'm fine, really. Sadie was right. It was bound to happen anyways. It's just a mistake to get so emotionally involved. I gotta run. I'll catch you later, okay?
So I said to him, Ted, don't you have any pride? How could you ride my shirt tails like this?
Where's the kid, Diane? I don't see any sign of her here.
Right. I told you the record was sealed.
And I told you there was a way around that.
Look, Sadie, I thought about it, and I really don't think we should subject Kelly to that kind of emotional...
I have already briefed Howard on this one. Could we read through it?
As many of you know, I have for years tried to focus attention on the plague of drugs devastating the youth of our nation. It is a plague with many symptoms: AIDS, violent crime, prostitution.
Pick up the pace, Howard, and give me a pause before prostitution.
As many of you know, I have for years tried to focus attention on the plague of drugs devastating the youth.
Hi. You all right? Got any more of those candy bars? All right, I'll talk to Jimmy. You sure you're up to this? What kind of question is that? Like I'm gonna back out now? Then what? Go back to jail? I'm cool. You just take care of those candy bars, all right?
As many of you know, I have for years now tried to focus attention on the plague of drugs devastating the youth of our nation. It is a plague with many symptoms: AIDS, violent crime, prostitution. In fact, a shockingly high percentage of the prostitutes on our streets are there simply to feed their habit. Not long ago, the mother of one such girl wrote me a letter. Dear Howard, I am writing to you because I don't know where else to turn.
Every day, my daughter breaks my heart. She's only 19, but her life is already over. She is a drug-addicted prostitute and the mother of a 2-year-old girl.
Like so many of our young people today, Kelly started out with with the world all before her. Then heroin changed her life. Did you shoot up before this interview?
Actually,
Why, Kelly?
look around you.
Kelly plies her trade from a corner of the Bronx.
Hey, baby, you looking for some company?
She feeds her habit here, at a nearby crack house.
What you need? Whatever else you I got to cure.
She has been beaten, intimidated, raped, but nothing slakes her thirst. Nothing keeps her from coming back. Kelly and her boyfriend, Dwayne, have come home not to see her family, but to scavenge money for drugs.
Oh, yeah? Well, how about you? Whose house did she come to shoot up? Well, where was she gonna go? To you and one of your boyfriends? What?
Why are you here now?
I needed some money.
Your family gives you money for drugs.
No, I take it.
How do you feel about that? What about prostitution? How does that make you feel? Do you ever feel...
Why do you keep on asking me how I feel? I don't feel anything.
You talk to these girls with such understanding, and you treat them like human beings instead of garbage that belongs in the gutter. So I know you will hear me too. Please, Howard. Please, Howard. Help me save my daughter. Help me stop the pain.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to meet Kelly. Kelly, after seeing yourself like that, how does it make you feel?
Ashamed.
But you're drug-free now.
Yes.
How did she get started?
How did you get started?
I knew this girl at school, and it was a real rush at first, you know? But now it's not. It's work. It's hard work. You lie, you cheat, you steal, you turn tricks, you do whatever.
And you're going to stay clean?
I'm gonna try.
When we come back, we'll talk with two people who are determined to help Kelly keep that vow.
This girl is a gold mine. You wanted to give up our claim?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jerry and Brenda. Have a seat. And welcome to the Howard Grant Show. What did you do to try to help Kelly?
We tried detox. We tried to get her into a treatment program, but I even tried locking her in her room.
She's a beautiful girl when she's clean, but, you know, when she's high, she steals. She steals from me and from Jerry, and she brings these terrible people into our homes.
Kelly, how does that make you feel, knowing that you've put your family through that?
Like garbage. But when you're high, you just don't care. But I care.
I stopped caring about you.
you have a child.
She's in foster care. But she's clean. I went off the stuff when I found out I was pregnant.
You had her for 2 months. And then you went back on the drugs again.
Yeah, but I loved her. I still love her.
Of course you do, Kelly. Just trying to understand here.
You think I like knowing that she calls someone else Mom? I just wasn't strong enough. I just wasn't strong enough.
Kelly, would you like to see Joey? Would you like to see your little girl again? Ladies and gentlemen, we've arranged a little surprise for Kelly. Joey's adoptive parents have brought her here to see Kelly. So now let's please welcome Lee, Kathleen.
What? Adoptive parents in the corridor.
Bear in mind, Joey doesn't know that Kelly is her biological mother. She's been told she's here to meet her aunt, so we're depending on your discretion, audience. At 2, Joey is a bright, lively child with no sign of addiction. And now let's introduce Joey to Kelly. Kathleen?
She isn't very good with strangers.
She's probably just upset by the crowd. I'm sure in time, she'll come round. Unfortunately, we're out of time. But before we go, let me just say that what you have seen here today is a cautionary tale, but one that may yet end happily. Lee and Kathleen have told us that if Kelly stays clean and off the streets, they'll consider letting her visit Joey from time to time. Well, until tomorrow, goodbye, and God bless.
Why wasn't I told?
You were getting cold feet, so I put Jimmy on it. He's not hamstrung by scruple.
Sadie, they're people, you know. They're not puppets.
That is where you are wrong, Diane. They are nothing but puppets. Puppets jerked around by their pathetic desires.
I gotta go check on her.
Diane, great show. When I grow up, I want to be just like you.
Where's Kelly?
Well, you know that old saying and talk. In a limo, out in a taxi. I sent her home.
Oh, Kelly! Kelly! What happened?
We had words. She guessed that I agreed to the adoption. I didn't want to, but I couldn't take care of myself. Oh, their foster homes were terrible.
Okay, just tell me, where did she go?
We don't know. She just grabbed that taxi that the nice young man just hailed for us.
Sure, I know her, but I ain't seen her in a couple of weeks. What can I say? See you, college girl. Hey! Come to mama.
Kelly Lonigan. Look, I know she comes here all the time.
You want information? Dial 0. You want relief? Come talk to me.
Well, maybe you can relieve my ignorance, huh?
Tell you the truth. I ain't seen her.
I went off the stuff when I found out I was pregnant.
And then you went back on the drugs again.
Yeah, but I loved her. I still love her.
Of course you do, Kelly. I'm just trying to understand here.
You think I like knowing that she called someone else mom? I just wasn't strong enough. I just wasn't strong enough.
Would you like to see Joey? Would you like to see your little girl? Ladies and gentlemen, we've arranged a little surprise for Kelly. Joey's adoptive parents have brought her here to see Kelly.
What?
Please welcome Lee, Kathleen, Now, bear in mind, Joey doesn't know that Kelly is her biological mother. She's been told she's here to meet her aunt, so we're depending on your discretion on this. And two, Joey is a bright, lively child with no sign of addiction. And now let's introduce Joey to Kelly. Kathleen?
Not very good with strangers.
She's probably just upset by the crowd. I'm sure in time, she'll come round. Unfortunately, we're out of time. So before we go, let's say what you'll see.
Hello?
Yes, I ordered it. For the hallway outside the stage. Does it look like it belongs in an office? Yeah, well, I am not interested in any regulations. I am interested in getting the damn thing out of my office.
Diane, we just heard. I'm so sorry.
Oh, he put me on hold. We did not kill that girl, Diane.
I've heard the speech, Sadie.
She killed herself. And she would have done it if she'd never heard of you or of the Howard Grant show.
Maybe.
Look, we deal with people who are dysfunctional, and there is nothing that anyone can do for them, so let it go.
I already have. I'm quitting.
What?
I'm quitting.
I didn't hear that. I refuse to hear that.
Well, I guess you'll just have to be surprised when I don't show up for work tomorrow.
You want more money?
I don't want any more money, Sadie. I don't want any more.
How much? Please, who is it? Geraldo, I'll double the offer. Jeffrey, I didn't expect you.
Are we losing that girl?
No, of course not. She's just negotiating.
Like your ex-boyfriend.
What's this?
That's a $12 million lawsuit for wrongful termination.
He couldn't possibly.
I hope not, Sadie, for your sake. Because I'm not prepared to pay $12 million for an executive producer.
I'm going back to news. It's where I started and it's where I belong.
But you're doing such wonderful work with Howard. We'll never forget what you did for us and for Kelly.
Never. You and Howard were the only ones who cared. You were the only ones that even noticed that she left us.
You spoke with Howard?
Yes, he called to offer his condolences. And he invited us to join him on the show again. He said maybe we could help some other girl in Kelly's situation. I'm so sorry you won't be there. You treated Kelly like a human being.
Wayne under control?
Brenda, thanks for
Oh, yeah, I've got Jimmy watching him.
I am so very, very sorry. Before we begin, I'd like to share something with you. You see, the reason I feel so deeply about Kelly's fate is that I nearly lost my son Ted to drugs some years ago.
What is he doing?
Like
I believe it's called ad
so
libitum.
many other parents, my wife and I ignored the early warning signs, rationalizing Ted's
What is that going to do to Ted?
as nothing more than
Who cares?
adolescent
It's great
rebellion.
theater.
After all, it's a teenager's job to be
It
sullen,
doesn't get any better than this.
drawn, and secretive. By the time we woke up, Ted had almost died of an overdose. Fortunately, Ted's story had a happier ending than Kelly's. He's clean. For now. But it will always be day to day. But it could just as easily...